Hello, my name is Charlotte Cohen.
And my name is Theodore Vadot.
We are two fourth-year students at the Rice School of Architecture in Houston, Texas. Today, we'd like to share with you our proposal for an adaptive, scalable floating agricultural system for the Grand Bayou Village.
Since the beginning of our design process, we framed our proposal in acknowledgement of the centuries-old systemic devastation of indigenous landscapes and ecosystems. State-sponsored environmental violence against the Grand Bayou tribe in the form of levee systems preventing the flow of fresh water, invasive oil drilling, and dismissive coastal restoration plans has not only disenfranchised the residents, but has exacerbated the effects of natural disasters.
We acknowledge that there is no one silver bullet to address such a systemic injustice. However, we consider the potential of a floating agricultural system to defend and support the communal and cultural survival of the Grand Bayou and the sister tribes along the Plaquemines Parish. Our planter, we hope, may be considered a scalable starting point. Our proposal responds to three principal challenges: diverse and sustainable crop propagation, communal and educational potential, and planter mobility.
To start with the kit of parts, it's centered around a powder-coated aluminum structural module. The planter is constructed with affordable materials, accessible construction methods, and off-the-shelf components. The order of assembly allows the user to decide whether or not it'll be completed to its full floating capacity, or if it'll be limited strictly to land use. The floating platform on which the planter lies is a system of commercially available dock float units reinforced by an aluminum frame. The raised nature of the plant bed and the use of waterproof silicone caulk in the planter and outer membrane systems are crucial to the prevention of saltwater intrusion.
Our approach toward crop propagation arose out of a holistic study of the Grand Bayou's land and marine ecosystem and an ambition of sustainably linking the two. The planter is fitted with two coordinating beds with a variable depth between 12 and 24 inches, accommodating interplanting between medicinal herbs and greens with shallow soil profiles and nutritional produce such as eggplants, carrots, okras, zucchini with deeper root depths. The detachable trellis system guides and supports climbing plants such as chayote and tomatoes. Drainage and water catchment systems mitigate the threat of root rot while promoting a closed cycle of natural resources. Water is drained through a mesh, gravel, and perforated PVC pipe system into an 11-gallon container with a hand-operated pump. Nutrient-rich and ready for reuse, this water may be used for seasonal planting or composting systems.
Moving below water now, the planter promotes the eventual reuse of the aluminum frame as a habitat long indigenous to the Grand Bayou community, which is the oyster reef, with a mesh insert and a base of empty oyster shells set inside the frame. The oyster reefs hold a unique capability to improve water quality, prevent erosion, cultivate habitats for the bayou shellfish, and provide a critical food source. Scaling up to discuss the communal and educational potential of the system, our planter is contextualized by the existing floating infrastructure of the Grand Bayou Village. The planter may be understood as a growing system to foster not only a physical network between the residents, but also a culture of education and sustenance for use by all ages and levels of mobility.
It is equally informed by the character and resilience of the people of Grand Bayou Village. We were particularly struck by the series of stained glass windows found within the Light Tabernacle Church by artist Mary White. We'd like to acknowledge her work and include a plasma cut design in front of each storage unit, which does not have to be rendered by us, but it could depict the ecology of the tribe's roots along the bayou. Finally, we would like to put mobility potential at the forefront of our proposal. A lashing mechanism easily facilitates the attachment and detachment of units among each other, while eye hooks allow for the planters to stay in line, hook onto a boat, and tow the planter away as needed. A cork bumper system protects the planters and shields saltwater intrusion.
Adaptable, intuitive to construct, and scalable, we hope the floating planter system may be understood as an avenue towards greater food sovereignty for the Grand Bayou tribe. Thank you sincerely for your time, and we have our emails below to welcome any conversation, questions, or feedback.
Thank you.
Thank you.